Okay, today we are going to see about functions. Just consider we are having a RAM. So in this RAM, where our programs going to store? Our programs are storing in ROM memory. So how we can able to execute our programs? We can execute our programs in RAM memory. So in RAM memory, if there are 4 GB, we 4 GB or 8 GB, but we only get only 7.9 GB, and the remaining GB where it goes, it is consumed by the kernel space to run the OS. So just consider a simple, and this remaining space can be used by our programs. So to execute in our programs, we can use process 1, process 2, process. We can't tell program. We can tell it as process 1 and process 2, and each process requires this segments, stack segment, IP segment, data segment, code or text segment. So these are the segments required to run the process. Okay, so just consider we are writing a code. We are writing a code of 5,000 line of code. So if any mistake occurs, means what will we do? We need to see all the 5,000 lines again once. So it takes time, and also it looks very difficult. So let's talk about an example. The example is about, just consider in our room 4 rooms are there. One room we are using washing machine, another room TV, another room microwave oven, and another room is AC. So these are the devices are existed. If I want to clean my clothes, I can go for restroom, near restroom. I use to have a washing machine. There I will clean all my clothes. And if I want to watch TV, I go to all and I will watch TV. And microwave oven, I go to kitchen and prepare my foods in microwave. And if I want to take rest, I go to the bedroom, and in through AC I take good airs. So each operation we are setting for a separate space, and it's also easy. Just consider we are combining all these devices as a single device. What will happen if any of this device gets repaired? Means whole device we need to check. We need to check TV, we need to check AC, we need to check microwave oven. So it's very difficult. If case separate means it's very easy. So like this, functions also going to work like this. A function is nothing but it is a set of instructions to execute a task. Is a set of instruction is used to specific task. Just in function, also in our normal words, if we are going to a function, means there we use to do some specific tasks, like giving present to the people, meet with people, speak with people. So these are the tasks. These are the instruction and tasks. So in real life also we faces functions like this. So to write in functions, we need to, and there are some advantages of function. What are the advantages? Division and conquer. We can able to divide the specific task, each and every task. Division, conquer, and it provides also modularity and readability. Easily we can read. We don't need to check all the 5,000 lines. Just go and check the separate function line. So how we can able to write in the function? Follow the below steps. So function, first we do function declaration, then function call, and then function definition. This is how we can, and this is the syntax how we can able to write the function. Data type, function name, here arguments. Here only we can able to get the texters, values, statements, return value 0. Return value before I told the return value is used to terminate the program, but actually return value is used to delete a stack. So each function create a separate stack for it. If a function created means it need to delete it by itself. So when we will call a function, one stack frame inside stack segment will be created. Return used to delete the stack frame. So just consider, just wait. So this is the example program how we can able to create this. So how we can, the question is I need to modify this num. How we can able to modify this num? This num can be modified. So I am creating a separate function modify, and here I need to take only integer data type. At the initial state itself we need to mention what are the inputs we are going to get from the user, semicolon, declaring a function. Now int res is equal to modifying the function, calling the function. We need to call the function. So here a definition of function what needs to write. So first it needs to printify, and num is equal to num and plus 2. So and num return, we need to return as num value, and num value going to modify, going to store in res, and the result value going to print. So what will happen means up to level to line it will come, but after level to line it will directly goes to 18 line, and after completing 18 line it again returns to the 13 line and ends at 15. So this way of method is known as context switching. Okay, today class, that's all.